Today we're getting our bikes out. Yeah, Michelle, come on, let's ride. Come and get me. Oh, gotta turn the wheel. Oh, gonna get me. I need more air in my tires. Michelle has never pedaled a bike before. Mom says she's just holding her. These we got 2 years ago at a garage sale, and never got them out because we were gone last year at the store.
Here she comes.
She's pedaling, right?
Yeah.
You're just helping steer.
Yeah.
She's doing good, Michelle. We're gonna get the rototiller going. We got plants out. I'm gonna get my motorcycle going. I got her bike over here. I'm lubing up the chains. I'm pumping up the tires. This one, we never got this one going because this is all loose. There's a gap. I've got to figure out why. It looks like the nuts broke. I don't know. It might need a piece. I have to look and see. For some reason, this part isn't put together right. So I got to look into that. Hopefully I can get it going without ordering any parts, because I'd like to get her on there. She's never ridden a bike before. So, and then we'll be putting away the snow blowers, cleaning them up, put them away for the summer, and be done with it. Get this on the trails, get it going. I might be able to, huh?
You should show her feet.
Let go a minute. You're helping some. She doesn't like, yeah, but she's pushing, right?
Yeah.
She's doing it. The old beast has bad gas, so I've got to figure a way to drain that tank without tearing it off. I really don't want to do that. Carburetor should be good because it's up on top. So this type of system is usually better. Check the oil and get new gas in it. I'm going to till the garden. Whether I do it today or not, I'm not sure, but I got plans. I did not record it, but I took Melanie down the driveway, and that was a job for both of us. She has a long way to go before we ride to town and back. But it's her first ever. That was your first ever, right?
Second.
Second. When was the first?
I tried it and I had it.
Oh, when we first got it? Anyway, so her second ever time. But we'll get him. And I still got to do some tightening and cleaning on these. They were not in perfect shape when we got them. They're not rusty or ruined or anything. They just had some issues, like they weren't assembled right when they were new or something. I don't know, but we'll tighten them up. Hey everybody, just taking a little break in the sun. Perfect, clear blue sky. Get the baby cat out. Come here. Let everybody see you. Hey, come here. She loves to come outside. She's the only one that I can trust outside, and it wants to come outside. No sound right now except for the wind. Nothing right now. It's quiet. Just relaxing a little bit. Today has been pretty much family day at the homestead. Getting the bikes and the machines out, getting ready for spring. Sort of out of breath. Doesn't look like much, but I got some of the logs out of the middle. Some of these, without hurting myself, are pretty heavy. You know, they don't look like much. I'm gonna have to get them on something low or hand roll them. I've cleaned up in front of the wood shop as good as I could, and the tarps froze to the ground. I took apart the frame. That was what was on the ground there, was the frame of the cover I had over the lumber mill last winter. And now the mill is on its own trailer, which I've got to get some paint. I'm probably going to pull it over in the sun so I can see it a bit better. And I want to grind it, primer it, paint it, the bare metal. I'll take the mill off and put it on the ground, and then I can probably run it while I'm working on the trailer. But I've got to clip some things off that. That'll be a video series of its own. The tires, I think, are old school nylon, and I'm betting if I took them into the shop, I'm going to lube those lug nuts. I'm betting they'll hold air. All of them. So that's going to be a good thing. And then I'm going to zip off the bolts on all these wings here, and I'm going to build myself a frame for this and deck it out properly with a floor. I'm going to rebuild the deck for the mill. I'll probably paint the mill as well, primer it, sand it, primer it, paint it, give it a new look. That'll be good. That's a nice trailer. It's a heavy duty trailer for this mill. That's really good. There's a little bit of garbage yet, but I can hit that with a grinder, take those bolts off and throw it away. The boards in there are cedar. They're just laying there. They're temporary. I'm not sure. I'll probably use them for crafting. They'll probably end up going behind the wood shop. Over here was a machine. The frame of a machine. I took the motor out. That's that, what do you call it? That, oh, why can't I remember that? The tool that makes trim work. Why can't I think of that? Anyway, the motor was still in the framework. The framework was rotted. It's in the fire pit. And that's gone. You can see where the frame of the cover to the lumber mill was. That's all put away. And I've been picking at the firewood that was in front of the electronics shop. I hauled the load off. I still got to cut them. The chainsaw had run out of gas that time, and then we got snow, and then it froze to the ground. Actually, they were freezing to the ground at the time I was doing it. And then I'll scrape all this up, and that's resources right there. That's mulch. And then I took the oak planks, the live edge slabs. They're beautiful inside. I took them and restacked them over here and put a nice load of heavy weights on them. Now this is properly stacked right out of the mill. I brought them over just how they were last fall. There's multiple layers of support under that to get it way off the ground. Those are dry. Those are high and dry. Only the top ones are wet. And that's going to probably be, that's the decking for the lumber mill right there. That right there is going to be the lumber mill for flooring. And then that's decking for the porch under the mobile home porch. That'll be the decking for that. So that's a nice setup right there. That is the real deal right there. That's all one frame, and all this wood is up on there. And if I can go and salvage any more of that, I'll continue on doing it like that from now on. There's some chunks I can still get this year once we're allowed to travel and do stuff again. But I've been working, picking away. Inside the lab, it's a sort of a mess because I'm taking, Melanie's cleaning in the house, which means I trash my stuff until I can sort it later. That's how it works out. So I've got a lot of stuff in here that's just getting dropped in while she cleans out of the house, and she's getting more space for herself, and all my stuff goes where it belongs. Some of this is from the where we had our store, and now we have some extras of some things. Not being able to have people over to buy stuff is a problem for a while, so I got to find places for it. And I got all my batteries down here. Some of my batteries, not all. I got some more. I'm going to be putting all my batteries down here so I have an overview. I always take them out for the winter and store them in the house somewhere safe and out of the way. These were no way anybody could have got to them, and they were in cardboard in case anything leaked, which nothing did. But that was out here. That was my truck battery. The rest of these are, you can see they're sealed lead acid batteries, non-spillable anyway. Those were bone dry. So anyway, like I said, I bring them out. I take them in for the winter and bring them out for the summer. I'm going to try continuing to restore these. And Bedini motor's going on. Working on some batteries over there. There's the old Bedini. I got some stuff here I got to sort out. And I got my Ryobi batteries and some other lead acid batteries I need to get on the charger. I have to go find the charger and get everything back in its right place. Well, summer's coming, so I'll be working out here again full blast. Except for here by the gate, I ran another strand of wire. You can see the ribbon, can't see the wire. Last year I found a whole mess of used electric fence wire, and I've run that all the way across and around half the property. I ran out of wire in the spool that I was using, and then I got the nails and the spacing set up for the next strand of wire. It'll be above that. So this one is not electrified. It's just tied on, and I've just nailed it, and that's just a spacer in between. As long as it's visible, I'll probably add more ribbons with time, but as long as that's visible, then it's all good, and that'll help slow animals down. Eventually I want to get another hot wire down below and another not hot wire down even farther, and one above it. So in between I'll have 3 more wires down below where the smaller animals are. I want to have a lot more wire. One more, at least one more hot and 2 not, and that'll stop them. Well, another day is done on the homestead. Today was more family day and cleanup. We did a lot of cleaning in the house and sorting things, and I showed you some of what I did. But although it doesn't really show, I am absolutely exhausted. It doesn't look like we did anything at the end of the day. Spring cleaning takes forever. But we got a lot of tools and equipment and things sorted. I got all my batteries in the electronics lab. I even held a little bit more. I switched over some stuff on the Bedini motor. I got my electronics experiment stuff out of the back of the house. The back room where I had it. Now Melanie's taken that over entirely. I emptied some stuff in there, some drawers for her to use. So she's got that. She's settling in there, and I'm getting out, putting stuff in their proper places for summer. Summer I have my electronics lab and wood shop, and winter I use the house more. And the summer I'm moving out. Move all my stuff out, and then she has more room. Well guys, I know it wasn't much video, but we had some fun today. That was important, and got a lot done. Another day is done. Please like, subscribe, and share, and follow our daily videos as we strive to become fully self-sufficient and off the grid on a budget. This is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Another beautiful day coming to an end. Talk to y'all later.